Hey guys, it's Steven, the creator of Glitterville, and you're watching Handmade Holiday, a series of DIY projects that you can create at home for your holidays. And today, we're making a pink chenille pine with sappy sweet ornaments. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you're going to need is a styrofoam cone like this one. It's 3 by 6 inches, but you can make it any size you want. And a wood finial like this one that you can get at a craft store. You could paint it all different kinds of ways, but for this project, I just made mine a simple gold leaf color. Once you have your cone and your finial, you're going to take it and press it into the cone from the bottom like this. Now make sure that it's in the center because you don't want a crooked tree. Once into the cone, you can pull it out, add a little white glue, and reinsert the finial. The branches of our tree are going to be made out of pink chenille stems. And if you know me, you know it's one of my favorite craft materials. I like to use 2 to 3 shades for each tree. Now for this one, because it's a pink pine, I'm going to use 2 shades of pink, and I want to snip them using scissors from 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Now, it doesn't have to be exact. I generally just hold a cluster like this and then snip them with the scissors. Although there's not a set amount of how many you'll need, I generally cut a big tray like this. And now it's time to start building our tree. The premise behind this is not a complicated one. We're going to take these chenille stems and we're going to start pushing them into the cone. The larger your branches are at the bottom, the wider your tree will be. This doesn't have to be the top of your tree because we're going to use a kitchen skewer a little later to extend our cone and the top of our tree, and maybe even do something fun, like a curvy tree. So I'll start at the bottom and start adding the branches. Now, when it comes to how many do you put, you don't want to put so many that it cuts your styrofoam in half. So be very careful just to start putting them in, give them a little bit of space, and you can always go back and put more. Now when you reach the top of your cone, I'm going to take a kitchen skewer and insert it into it. This will allow us to make the tree as tall as we want. For these branches, I'm going to take a chenille stem and cut it in half, and then wrap around the skewer and slide it down. And repeat this process until you get all the way to the top. And you want this to be as full as the sides. And as you get closer to the top, it can become thinner, like a real tree. Now once you've wrapped all your chenille stems around the skewer, I extended it at the top with one more chenille stem that's floppy like this. Once you've done all of these, you're going to want to trim it just a little bit, just to make it a little more Christmas tree shaped. And if you see spots where you think you need a little more, just go back into it and wrap some more. You can also keep extending your tree, like if it's narrower than you thought it would be, make some wider ones. Once your tree is complete and you like just how it's shaped, set it aside because now we have to work on some ornaments. Making the decorations for the tree is always the most fun part of this project. When you're making ornaments, you can get as detailed as you want. You can also just purchase beads from the craft store and change them and make them your own. Now, some beads like these are very sparkly and they have the hole in the middle, and you're simply going to take it and put it onto the chenille stem like this. You can also buy wooden ones like these that you paint yourself. I did these that look just like Glitterville ornaments. And these were just little round balls that on top I painted some frosting and added some sprinkles. So it's the mix of all of these things that are going to make your tree really fun. It's just like decorating a real tree. You need at least 3 different types of ornaments to make it interesting. When decorating the Christmas tree, more is always more. So I'm going to add a golden star hanging off the tip of the tree, just to give it a little bit of a wacky shape. Now, this project is perfect for you and for kids, so it's great for everybody. I hope you enjoyed making this pink chenille pine as much as I did. And if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Handmade. And just remember, make it and make every day a holiday.